Today we're going to be looking at how to write a part to whole ratio. We have a couple of examples that we're going to work through together here, so let's get started. When writing a part to whole ratio, it means that you're going to be writing a ratio which compares a part of a group to the whole group. So in question number 1, we're being asked to write a ratio for the number of pieces of salmon sushi compared to all seafood that we see here. So the first thing that we need to do to write our part to whole ratio is we need to figure out the quantity of salmon sushi. So we can see here that we have 1, 2, 3, and 4 pieces of salmon sushi. So off to the side, we're going to write our 4, and then we need to figure out the total quantity of all seafood. So we need to count for the number of pieces of seafood rolls that we see here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So now we need to add up the total amount of seafood that we have. Well, we had 4 pieces of salmon sushi, and then we had 6 pieces of a seafood roll, so that means that we have 10 in total. And since the order matters when we're writing ratios, we need to make sure that our second number in this ratio is 10, because the 10 represents the number of pieces of seafood, and the 4 represents the number of salmon sushi. So here we can see that we have a ratio of 4 to 10. The 4 represents the number of salmon sushi, and the 10 represents the total amount of seafood that we can see here. And now we can simplify this ratio here because both 4 and 10 share a common factor of 2, so we're going to divide both parts of this ratio by 2 in order to simplify this ratio. When we divide 4 by 2, we get 2, and then when we divide 10 by 2, we get 5, for the simplified ratio of 2 to 5. Now moving on to question number 2, where this time we're being asked to write a part to whole ratio to show the ratio of donuts to all the baked goods that we can see here. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to figure out the quantity of donuts. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 donuts, and since the order matters, that 5 here is going to be our first number. So we're going to write our 5 for the first number of our ratio, and then we're going to put a colon to the right of that 5. And now we need to figure out the quantity of all of our baked goods. So we already know that we have 5 donuts, and then we can see that we have 1, 2, 3 cookies, and then when we add 3 and 5 together, we get 8, so we have a total of 8 baked goods, so we have a ratio of 5 to 8. And since there's no common factor other than 1 between both 5 and 8, we can't simplify this ratio, so this gives us a ratio of 5 donuts to the whole of 8 baked goods. So hopefully by now you understand how to write a part to whole ratio. Help make math less complicated by smashing those like and subscribe buttons. As always, enjoy today's math journey.